It's time to preview the Tigers and the Mariners. And who better but reporting live from New Jersey, a man who just spent a lot of time with the Tigers, had one-on-one time with AJ Hinch, not me, but you, Todd Father. Great job calling the series. But first, push this forward for us. Tell me what the Mariners are going to run into with a Tigers team that had the worst divisional collapse that we've ever seen, yet still made the playoffs and then beat the team that passed them.
This is why baseball is the most screwed up sport in the world and why only the strong can survive in this sport. I mean, listen, talking with AJ Hinch again, a mastermind, understanding when to bring guys in, who to play. I mean, he had Parker Meadows lead off first 2 games, and then next thing you know, he's batting 9th. Selfless team. Not one of these guys, you see them all around, they just wanted to win. They didn't care where they were hitting. They wanted to win. I mean, Javi Baez had a really good series. I think it was 5 for 10 at one point, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 5 for 11. Will Vest, absolute, just a monster of a reliever. He came in, gave up the single, error happened. Ramirez is on third base, strikeout, ground out to him, gets Ramirez out at third, and a pop out. I mean, in the bottom of the 9th inning, absolutely incredible. What more can you say about Tarik Skubal? This guy is an absolute freak. He looked like he got better as the innings went on. He could have won a couple more innings. They just got guys that are no-name guys that just get after it and play the game. And, I'd like to see, if I'm talking bad about them, I'd like to see a little better outing from Casey Mize.
Flaherty was good.
Flaherty came in and shoved. He did well. Almost getting through the 5th inning there. I think he did exceptional, throwing 94, 95. He worked backwards. Really good slider, off-speed pitches. Both teams didn't hit. They had one good inning. The Guardians had the 8th inning in Game 2. That was it. Tigers had one good inning, and that was in I think the 7th inning when they went off. Like
against Zabrowski and Gaddis, who they kept seeing day after day.
Day after day. So, I mean, at the end of the day, these two teams, whoever moved on, I think it's still going to be tough for them to win a series moving forward. For the Tigers, I think it's going to come down to hitting. I think with Skubal going 2 games, hopefully it's going to be hard to beat him. So we'll see how this goes. I think the Mariners do have the edge, though, with hitting and pitching. I do think the bullpen edge goes to the Tigers at the end of the day. But they got to use the bullpen a lot in some of these games. So how rested are they going to be?
I don't know if they have an edge on any front. Yeah. The Tigers have a good bullpen.
I was trying to help.
Trying to find something. Yeah, I mean, that would be the spot. Mariners have a better offense. Mariners definitely have a better starting staff. You want to make some comps with the bullpen. Okay, Kratz. I mean, I like Brash and Munoz probably better than the best 2 on the Tiger side. Maybe the Tigers have a little bit more depth if we want to try and search. But how do you match these teams up? For me right now, I think the only thing that could hold the Mariners back is if they don't find it on offense right from the jump, right? Like I know we joke about this all the time, but it is a fact. Sometimes teams do come off of this bye and their offense looks a little slow for a game or 2. And if you're slow for game 1 and you lose, and then you run into Skubal game 2 and you lose and you're down 2-0, then it becomes a different series. Other than that, I think the Mariners are a much better team than the Tigers right now.
I think it's a clear advantage. I think the advantage is all across the board, except for the fact that the Mariners haven't been in this situation. They don't know what it's like to feel 5-6 days off since their last at bat. And the Tigers can still pitch. I get it. They don't have the arms that the Mariners do, and I see the advantage for the Mariners for sure. But the Tigers can pitch. They essentially shut down for about 27 innings a Guardians lineup that was bad. A Guardians lineup was absolutely bad, but they shut them down. So can they carry that over to the series? They're going to have to. They're going to have to because they're not going to have Skubal twice. They're only going to have him once. And the Mariners, to me, if they come out to win this series, first game, they got to come out swinging. I don't care if you're swinging at balls. I think it's probably going to be Kiter Montero if I've heard it or read it correctly. I know they haven't made it exact, or they haven't released who it's going to be, but they got to swing. I don't care if you're striking out on pitches out of the zone. You got to start swinging. You can't just stand there and be like, I'll get my legs back under me. I'll figure out. I'll see some pitches. That's not your game. Your game is to go put the ball in the seats. And I think the Mariners definitely have the advantage top to bottom. I don't even see one position where the Mariners, where the Tigers have a better player besides whoever Tarik Skubal faces.
Yeah, they still have the best pitcher. But the thing with the Mariners is Logan Gilbert's got number one stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know George Kirby didn't have his best season, but it also started off with an injury.
He's still pretty good.
That's a number one starter in my mind. I think we're still waiting on what's the deal with Brian Wu, but they also can push him to at least a game 3. Who knows? If they feel like he's close enough, maybe even to a game 4, right? You could go Castillo game 3. No one's going to flinch at that. No. And then you could put Wu in game 4 if you feel like you need a little extra time. I mean, I'm with you though, Kratz. Like, I just want to remind everyone about the Seattle lineup because it's been a problem for so many years and now it's not. Randy Arozarena, who has some postseason experience.
Oops.
Look up 2020, people. Cal Raleigh, MVP. Julio Rodríguez, superstar. Josh Naylor, clutch, postseason experience, contact. Now he's a sneaky stolen base guy. Jorge Polanco, very, very solid role player in the lineup.
Very.
Gino Suarez in the 6 hole.
Mean Gene?
50 homer Mean Gene?
Oh.
What did he finish with? 49 or something? But,
49.
49. And then your last 3, Canzone, Robles, J.P. Crawford, who's had plenty of clutch moments, and obviously some guys on the bench, depending on lefty or righty. Like, this is a very, very talented ball club. They put together the best team that we've seen from the Mariners, likely since 2001.
Scott,
100%.
Scott plays his card. When he's really excited about a team or a person, he gets going a little bit. So I think he thinks the Mariners are going to win it all. I got to be honest.
No, I picked the Phillies. I did my picks the other day. I picked the Phillies.
Do you see the Mariners win the American League?
Who did I pick to represent the AL? I did. Yeah. We both did. We pick the same thing, Kratz?
Yes,
we did. Okay.
I went back. I think I did Yankees, Dodgers again.
Okay. I mean, hey, they're both in it too. So
it's. I just want to go back to a comment you said MVP after somebody.
Oh, sorry, I snuck that in there.
I was just confused. That's all. But I agree with everything else you said. For sure.
And I think you agree that it's by far the best catcher and the biggest catcher threat at the plate in the sport.
Oh, yes.
Right? I mean, you got a 60 homer bat in this lineup. Cal Raleigh's been really good for the first, 4 years.
He just looks like he's going to do some damage every time he's in the box.
Like, as a video game player, he just doubled his power number.
Repeat what you just said. A 60 home run bat in the lineup.
Catcher.
That guy.
I don't care if it's a catcher. I don't care if it's a DH. They have a 49 home run bat. They have a 60 home run bat. What did we just talk to Rob about? We just talked about home runs. These boys can swing it. And the only thing I would disagree, maybe Julio Rodríguez isn't a superstar. Maybe he's just a star. But he could be a superstar in the playoffs. Randy Arozarena's 2020 season, I saw it firsthand. I was in the bullpen watching him just hit dinger after dinger after dinger and posing and not posing and everything that he was doing. I mean, this lineup is scary. That's why I picked them to win the American League. I think their depth and their length and all 26 guys is a big threat.
I know this is off topic, but did he wear cowboy boots like during batting practice? Rosarena, was that, or was I seeing things back in the
No. I think he did. I think he did out to shag. Yeah,
that's awesome.
In 2020, right? Awesome. When he was Babe Ruth for a month. I mean, he was ridiculous.
Dude, that was so funny.
I'll go back at Kratz here. So Fangraphs and Baseball Reference have their WAR numbers, and we don't hold it as gospel, but it's certainly a guide, right? At least according to them,
it works.
They have different levels. 0 is replacement level. 2 is solid to everyday starter. 4 to 5, you're an all-star. 6+, you're a superstar MVP candidate. 8+ you're an MVP, right? Most seasons you can see an MVP at that number. Julio Rodríguez this year, 6.2.
Ooh.
Okay. What's his career?
5.5
What's his career
last
The
year.
numbers guy. Remember the numbers guy.
6.2 this year. Well, someone's got to do it. I didn't play, so this is my only ammo. 6.2 this year, 5.5 last year, 4.3 the year before, or sorry, 6.8 this year. I'm going backwards. 4.3, 5.5, and 6.2 is rookie year. He is at least on the cusp of superstar player all around, right? Because he does everything well.
Yep, I had him in the all-star range, and you have him slightly above. I appreciate your opinion, Scott, and I value you as a person.
Thank you. And I love to agree and then often disagree with you because it's fun.